Hello children, how are you all? Welcome back to one more session on competency focused questions. In this question, we are going to solve from question number 71. Before we actually proceed with the question number 71, I request all of you to subscribe my channel, that is Ignite Math ARP, if you have not yet subscribed. Now let us consider question number 71. In the question number 71, a famous sweet shop, Madanlal Sweets, sells a tinned rasgullas. The tin container is cylindrical in shape. So now the container is cylindrical in shape. So this is the container which is cylindrical in shape, and the diameter of this container is given to you as 14 centimeter and radius is going to be 7 centimeter. Height of this container is given to you as 16 centimeter. Now this container has a spherical rasgullas in it. Clear children? So since the rasgullas are in a spherical shape, so diameter of the sphere is equal to 6 centimeter. It is given to you over here. So radius is equal to 3 centimeter. So container contains spherical rasgullas along with the sweetened liquid. You are asked to find out the volume of the sweetened liquid in the tin. So I can say volume of the sweetened liquid is equal to volume of cylinder minus of volume of sphere. Okay, but you must understand that there are 20 spherical rasgullas are there in the tin. So into 20. So volume of cylinder is a pi r square h minus of volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube into 20, because there are 20 rasgullas present in the tin. So now what I do is I'll take out pi common, then r square h will remain inside the bracket, that is 7 square into 16 minus 4 by 3 radius of the sphere, that is 3 cube into 20. So I will get to know that 3.14 pi is 3.14. Don't take it as 22 by 7. In the question they have given it as 3.14. So 3.14 should only be taken. So I can write this one as a 49 into 16 minus of 4 by 3 into 27 into 20. So I can further write it as 3.14 into, so when I multiply 49 into 16, I'll get it as 784 minus of 720 is equal to 3.14 into 64. So that is equal to 200.96 centimeter cube. This is nothing but volume of a liquid present in the tin. Now let me take question number 72. The ratio of radius to height of a solid metallic right circular cylinder. So for the cylinder, the ratio of radius to height is given to you. It is 7 is to 27. I can write it as 7x by 27x is melted and made into a cone of diameter 14 centimeter. It is melted and made as a cone. You must know children, cone is a solid obtained by rotating a right angled triangle. So here this is a right angle. This is nothing but the slant height which is given to you as 25 centimeter and radius is equal to 7 centimeter because diameter equal to 14 centimeter. So now you are asked to find out the height of the cone. So height of the cone, if I want to find out, I can write down this one as a h square is equal to L square minus of r square. Clear children? Because in a right angle triangle I am talking about. So what is L over here? It is 25 square minus of 7 square, that is 625 minus of 49 is equal to 576. So h is equal to square root of 576, that is 24 centimeter. So I can say that height of cone is equal to 24 centimeter. Now I'm supposed to find out the height of cylinder. The cylinder is melted and recasted into a cone. So I can say volume of cylinder is equal to volume of cone. Whenever one shape is melted and recasted, children, you must remember that volume is involved. So now I'll substitute the values, right? So volume of a cylinder is pi r square h is equal to 1 by 3 pi r square h. So pi will get cancelled. R square is 7x the whole square into h is 27x is equal to 1 by 3 into r in the case of a cone is 7 square and h we have just found out it as 24. So I'm supposed to find out x over here. So I can write this one as a 49x square into 27x is equal to 1 by 3 into 49 into 24. 49 will get cancelled. 3 ones are 3 eights are. So x square into x is x cube is equal to 8 by 27 because I'll take this 27 to the other side. So therefore I can say x is equal to cube root of 8 by 27, that is equal to 2 by 3. So now height of a cylinder is equal to 27x. So in 27x, that is 27 into 2 by 3. So 3 ones are 3 nines are. So that is equal to 18 centimeter is the height of the cylinder what I am supposed to find out. Now let me take question number 73. See here, AC is nothing but the hypotenuse of right angled triangle, and it is given to you that AB, which is root 3 times of the vertical height. So if I take this as 1 unit, AB is going to be root 3. So now for the first sub question, you are asked to find out the value of theta. For this theta, this is going to be opposite and this is going to be the base. I need to take the trigonometric ratio which involves opposite and base. So tan theta is equal to BC by AB 1 by root 3. So tan of what angle is 1 by root 3, children? Tan of 30 degree is 1 by root 3. So tan 30 is how much? It is 1 by root 3. So I have written it as 1 by root 3 is equal to tan 30. So I can write tan theta is equal to tan of 30 degree. That implies theta is equal to 30 degree. So now I have found out the value of theta. Next is length of base AB in nearest meter. You are supposed to find out the length of base AB in the nearest meter. So right angle triangle is given to you over here, children. So now this is the right angle triangle, you know. Then we have just found out this angle as 30 degree. So AB we are supposed to find out, this is C, and hypotenuse is given to you as 15 meter. So what can I do over here? Directly I use cos theta is equal to AB divided by AC, base by hypotenuse. Cos theta is what? Root 3 by 2. Cos theta is cos 30. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2 is equal to AB divided by AC is 15. So I can say AB is equal to root 3 into 15 by 2. So that is equal to root 3 value. I can take it as 1.732 into 15 divided by 2. So that is equal to, I can get it as 12.99. So since you are asked to find the answer nearest to meter, so I can say AB is equal to 13 centimeter. Okay, so 13 centimeter I can write this. Since this is given to you as meter, I can directly write it as 13 meter itself. Clear, children? Right. So AB is equal to 13 meter. Now let me take the next question, that is question number 74. In the question number 74, which is based upon trigonometric identities. So I will take LHS first. LHS is tan square theta plus of cos square theta minus 1. So what I do, I will write tan square theta as a sin square theta by cos square theta plus of cos square theta minus 1. So now what I do, children, I will just write sin square theta by cos square theta. Right. So cos square theta minus 1 can be written as minus of sin square theta because you know the identity sin square theta plus of cos square theta is equal to 1. So cos square theta minus 1 will be equal to minus sin square theta. So now what can I do? If I take LCM, it becomes a sin square theta minus of cos square theta sin square theta divided by cos square theta. So I can take out sin square theta common by cos square theta as it is. Inside the bracket, I'll be left with 1 minus cos square theta. So you know that sin square theta by cos square theta is tan square theta, and 1 minus cos square is nothing but sin square theta. That is your RHS, what you are supposed to prove. Now let me take the question number 75. The class mark and the frequency of data is given in the graph. From the graph, find the table showing the class intervals and frequency. So now let me draw a table over here where class interval is given and frequency is given. Okay, so class interval I'm supposed to find out. So now class mark is given to you, children. Okay, look at this. If you observe class mark, it is. So class mark is clearly given to you as 13. Okay, that is nothing but your X. So first class mark is 13. Next is 15. Next one is 17. Then followed by 19, 21, then 23. This is your class mark. You're asked to find out the class interval and frequency. I'm supposed to find out the frequency. Finding frequency is quite easy. I can say here it is 8. So for the first class interval, 8 is the frequency. For the next one, it is 2. For the next one, it is 3 and 4. Then followed by 5 as well as 6. Clearly you can observe it. Now my task is to find out the class interval. What is the class interval? I have given with the class mark as a 13. So I'm supposed to find out the class interval. See, suppose 0 to 10, 10 to 20 is there. Here class interval 0 to 10, class mark I would write it as 5. Here class mark I would write it as 15. So now if 10 is the difference between the class marks, then the width of the class is also 10. Clear, children? Okay, so here if you observe, 13 and 15 are there. So difference between the class marks is 2. So height of the class mark should also be 2. So if 13 is the class mark, then the height of the class should also be 2. So I can write it as 12 to 14, followed by 14 to 16, 16 to 18, 18 to 20, 20 to 22, then 22 to 24. So later you're asked to find out the mean. Since they have not mentioned by which method, I can take any of the method. Let me go ahead with the direct method of finding mean. So fx I'll find out. If I find out fx, 13 8s, I'll get it as 104. Then over here 30. Then 17 3s, 51 I get. 19 4s, 76 I get. Then later 105, then 138. So I'll find out sigma fx. Sigma fx is going to be 504 and sigma f, that is going to be 28. So by direct method, mean is equal to sigma fx by sigma f, that is 504 by 28. When you simplify that, I'll get it as 18. So 18 is going to be the mean for the given data. Clear, children? Now let me take question number 76. In the question number 76, the mean of 5, 7, 8, 4 and m is n. So you know that mean is equal to sum of the quantities divided by number of the quantities. So mean is already given to you as n. N is equal to 5 plus 7 plus 8 plus 4 plus m. Okay, divided by how many quantities are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quantities are there. So I can write 5n is equal to, when I take this 5 to other side, so I can write 5n is equal to 24 plus of m. I just call it as equation 1. In the second part of the question, it is given to you that mean of 5, 7, 8, 4m and n is m. So here in the second part, mean is given to you as m. Mean of how many quantities? 5, 7, 8, 4 and m as well as n divided by what are you going to write? How many quantities are there? 6 quantities are there. So I can write this one as 6m is equal to 24 plus m plus n. So I can write 6m is equal to 24m can be replaced by 5n. So 5n plus n. So from equation 1. So I get 6m is equal to 6n. That means what? M is equal to n I get. So once I get m is equal to n. So from equation 1 I can write 5 n is equal to 24 plus n. So m can be replaced by n because m is equal to n. So I can get it 4n is equal to 24. Therefore n is equal to 6. So since n is equal to 6, I can say m is also equal to 6. So the value of m and n are 6 and 6. Clear, children? Now let me go to the next question. The probability of selecting a blue marble. Okay, so probability of selecting a blue marble and probability of selecting a red marble from a bag containing red, blue and green marbles is 1 by 3. This is 1 by 3 and 1 by 5 respectively. Other than the blue and red marble, there are green marbles also. Okay, so now if the bag contains 14 green marbles, so n of green marbles is equal to 14. So you are asked to find out the number of red marbles, total number of marbles in the bag. Clear? So we know that sum of all elementary events, okay, probability of elementary probabilities is equal to 1. Sum of all the elementary probabilities is equal to 1. So that means what, children? Probability of taking a blue marble and probability of taking a red marble and probability of taking a green marble is equal to 1. So I can write it as 1 by 3 plus 1 by 5 plus of 14 by n of s is equal to 1, because here n of s is also we don't know. Clear, children? So now but 14 green marbles are there, so 14 by n of s I can write. So I can write this one as when I simplify this, I can write LCM is going to be 15, then 5 plus 3 is nothing but 8. 8 plus 14 by n of s is equal to 1. So 14 by n of s is equal to 7 by 15. When I take it to the other side, becomes minus. So n of s is equal to 14 into 15 by 7. So n of s is equal to 30. I get 7 ones are 7 twos are. So total number of marbles is equal to total number of marbles. What I get over here is equal to 30. Now number of red marbles I am supposed to find out. So you know that probability of red marbles is 1 by 5. So now number of red marbles by n of s is equal to 1 by 5. Number of red marbles we don't know, but we know n of s. So 30 into 1 by 5. So number of red marbles is equal to 6 I get. So number of red marbles I have got it as 6. Is it clear, children? So now let me go ahead with the next question, that is question number 78. In the question number 78 belongs to GST. So there's a bill given to you. You are asked to find out the value of X if the total GST on the wheat flour and the basmati rice is 45. So now here I'll make one more column, the total quantities purchased. Total quantities. See now mark price is 35, 5 kgs of wheat flour is purchased. So total quantity is what, children? 175. Okay, is the total amount of the quantities. I can write down total mark price. Clear, children? So over here, how much it will be? It will be 900 rupees is the total amount of the basmati rice except the GST it is, right? So here it is going to be 220. Why? Clear? So now it is given to you that now let me find out the GST first of all. Rate of GST they have given you. Let me find out GST. That would be easy for you. Clear, children? So now GST on wheat flour. How much will be the GST on wheat flour? I can just write it as X by 100 into 175 will be the GST on wheat flour, and it is directly given to you that the GST on basmati rice plus the GST on the wheat flour together is 45, but the basmati rice is 5% GST it has, right? So 5% of 180, okay, into 5, that is 5% of 900. If I calculate, it will be 45 rupees. Clear, children? So that is our GST. Or here, when I'm talking about the surf excel GST, now it will be 18%. 18 by 100 into 220y will be the GST on surf excel. Now let me go with the first question. Look at this. Value of X if the GST on wheat flour and basmati rice is 45. So wheat flour and basmati rice in the sense these two. So I can directly write it as a 3x by 4, because when I simplify, all right, so 7x by 4, 25 sevens are 25 sevens are 175 into 4, 7x by 4 will be the GST on wheat flour plus of 45 is equal to 45 rupees. Clear, children? Right. So now what can I write over here? 45, 45 will get cancelled. So I can write this one as 7x by 4 is equal to 0. That implies x equal to 0. So the value of x is 0. Clear, children? So now I can say value of x is equal to 0 because I'm getting it as a 0%. That is rate of GST on wheat flour. So next one is second one. Look at the question carefully. The value of X if CGST paid on the detergent is, right, it's only CGST on the detergent. This is the detergent. This is what, this is GST. CGST will be half of this. CGST on the detergent is 18 by 100 into 220 y divided by 2. That will be is equal to 39.60 because the GST includes 50% of CGST and 50% of SGST. I need to divide it by 2. Clear, children? So now I'm supposed to find out. Look at this carefully. Now this 0 get cancelled. 1s are 11s are, okay, 5s are and 9s are. So what I get over here is 99 by 5y is equal to 39.60. So y is equal to 39.60 into 5 divided by 99. Clear? So now I can write y is equal to 99. So I can directly divide it. 11 9s are, so 11 3s are 33.116. So it will be like 1s are 0.4s are. So 0.4 into 5 is 2. Clear? So I can say what is y. So 2 kgs of detergent is purchased. Next question, third question. Pay attention, children. So third question says that the total amount to be paid including GST for all the above bill. So it is 175. I have found out. This is the total amount, okay, to be paid only for the wheat flour plus of 900 rupee. This is for the basmati rice. Then plus of 2 kgs I have purchased 220 rupees. This is what the price excluding GST. Now for these two price together it was a 45 rupees. Clear, children? So later CGST only on the detergent was 39.60. So 2 into 39.60 because CGST plus SGST I'm supposed to get it. So I get it as a total bill 1639.20. Okay, this is going to be the total bill which has to be paid. Now let us continue solving a question number 79. In the question number 79, it is given to you that Amit deposited rupees 600 per month in a recurring deposit account. So in the sense, the monthly deposit is equal to rupees 600. Clear? The bank pays a simple interest of 12% per annum. So rate of interest is equal to 12% per annum. Clear? Number of monthly installment Amit deposits to get a maturity amount of rupees 11,826. You are supposed to calculate that. So now let me write the formula to calculate the interest. Interest is equal to P into n plus 1 by 2 into 12 into R by 100. So now let me substitute the values. 600 P is n we don't know. So I'm going to keep it as it is by 2 into 12 into rate of interest is given to you as 12% by 100. So now 12 get cancelled. So this two zeros will get cancelled, 2 ones are and 2 threes are. So we get it as 3n into n plus 1. So I can write this one as 3n square plus 3n is going to be the interest. Now it is given to you that maturity value is equal to 11,826. It is given to you in the question. You must know that maturity value is what, children? Principal into number of installments plus of interest will give you the maturity value. So now principal is how much? 600 and n we are supposed to find out. Yeah, interest I have calculated this one as 3n square plus 3n is equal to 11826. Now when I simplify this, I get it as 3n square plus of 603n minus of 11826 is equal to 0. This is the standard form of quadratic equation. Now when I take out 3 common, I'll be getting it as n square plus 201n minus of 3942 equal to 0. Now I have to split it and factorize. So n square plus of minus 3942 equal to 0. Minus into plus is a minus. So I can write 201. When I split it and factorize, I'll get it as 219n minus of 18n. So n plus 219 minus of 18 n plus 219 is equal to 0. So n plus 219 and n minus 18 is equal to 0. N is equal to minus 219, which is ignored because number of months cannot be negative. So n minus 18 is equal to 0. N is equal to 18. So now I got n is equal to 18. That means what? Monthly installment is equal to 18. This is the answer for A. Now let me calculate the answer for B. Total interest paid by the bank. Interest is equal to, we know here, I have written this one, children. So now maturity value minus P into N. If I do, I'll get the interest. Maturity value is what? 11826 minus of 600 into number of installment is 18. So I'll get it as 11826 minus of 10800. So this is going to be the total principal. So I'm going to get the interest as a rupees 1026. That is going to be the interest. Next, total amount deposited by him. So what is the total amount deposited by him? So total amount deposited is equal to P into N. Principal is how much? 600. Number of installment is 18. Clear, children? So now total principal whatever he has deposited to get the interest is, it is rupees 10800. This is going to be the answer for C sub question. Clear, children? So now let's move to the next question. Question number 18. So in the question number 80, it is clearly given to you that Aman has a 500 rupee shares of a company quoted at 120. So now what I do here is I'll just take it as a case 1. Okay. So NV of a share is equal to rupees 100. Now MV of a share is equal to rupees 120 because it is 120 over here, and number of shares. What is the number of shares here? Number of shares is equal to 500. 500 rupee is going to be the 500 is going to be the total number of shares whatever he has deposited. Now what you are asked to find out, children? You are asked to find out the sales proceeds and later investments, original income and change in income. So what I'm going to do over here is, let me calculate what is his earning first. Okay, so what is the income over here? Let me calculate the income. Income is equal to NV of a share, rate of dividend into number of shares. So you know what is NV of a share? It is rupees 100 and rate of dividend is given to you. Okay, paying 10% dividend. I'll write off that data here. Dividend is equal to 10%. So 10 by 100 into number of shares is how much? It is 500. So now it is 5,000 is going to be the income in the case of 100 rupee shares. Now what he does, once he takes this shares, later when the share price rises to 200 each, okay, he sells all his shares. He sells all his shares. Now next what he does is, look at this case number 2. I will just call this one as, here in this case mark price is equal to rupees 200. When the mark price becomes rupees 200, he will sell all the shares. How many shares he has? He has 500 shares. So now his sale proceeds. Okay, so sale proceeds will be is equal to rupees 200 into how many shares he has, children? He has 500 shares. So that is equal to rupee 1,000,000. That is 1 lakh rupee he gets. This is his sale proceeds. That is the answer for A sub question. Later what he does, he invests half of his sale proceeds in rupee 10. Okay, so now he divided this sale proceeds into two parts. So half of the sale proceeds, now listen to me very carefully, half of 1 lakh rupee is 50,000 rupees. So now is investment, look at the screen very carefully, children. Investment is equal to rupees 50,000, half of 1 lakh rupee. Where he invested? He invested in the share whose nominal value is 10 rupee, whose nominal value is 20 rupee, and giving him the dividend of 12%. Okay, at 25, in the sense of market value is equal to rupees 25. Now let me calculate what is the number of shares here. Number of shares is equal to his total investment, that is 50,000 divided by market value of a share, that is 25. So I'll get this one as 2,000 is the number of the shares. So now what is his income? Okay, so income, if I calculate the nominal value of a share, it is 10, rate of dividend is 12 by 100, and number of shares he has purchased is 2,000. So what I'm going to get over here is 2400 I'm going to get. Okay, so 2,400 rupee I'll get it. Okay, when his first investment is 50,000. Other investment, because sale proceeds is 1 lakh rupee, he has divided into two parts. So first part is 50,000. So for the next 50,000, okay, for next 50,000 investment, now let me see whatever shares he has invested over here, in what kind of shares he has invested, and the remaining sale proceeds in a rupee 400 shares, in the sense now nominal value of the share is 400 rupee. Clear? So what is the discount he is getting? It is 9% discount. Clear, children? So proceeds in a 9% shares at rupee 500, and the sense market value is equal to 500. So now what is the number of shares he has brought? Okay, number of shares whatever he has brought is equal to his total investment, that is 50,000 divided by 500. So what shares he has got, children? He has got 100 shares of second kind. What is his income now? So income is equal to, again, nominal value of the share, that is 400, into rate of dividend, that is 900, 9 by 100, into number of shares. So he will get it as 3600 rupees is the total income from the second type of shares. So now what I do here is I'll find out his total income. Okay, so total income is equal to, total income is equal to 2400 plus 3600. I'll get it as rupees 6,000 rupee. Okay, now investment in 10 rupee 12% shares at 25. Okay, so what is his investment? We have calculated his investment is 50,000 rupee. Okay, because this itself is the second answer. Then original income, this is our answer C, right? So change in income. Now let us see change in income. Change in income, obviously he has to get more income in the second case. That's why he has taken out the share from the first company and invested in the second company. There should be more income in the second case. So now change in income would be 6,000 minus 5,000, that is equal to rupees 1,000 is the change in income. Is it clear, children? I hope so. The solutions are clear. So with the next set of questions, see you in the next class. Till then, take care, keep working. Bye bye.